Welcome everyone. I'm Arttu. Might be difficult for English speakers to say Arttu, but R2D2 is fine as well. That's how my friends call me a lot of times. But yeah, welcome to our session, Science Behind Testimonial Marketing. That's the topic in this session, and I also have my colleague Anu here with me. Anu is taking care of the chat and then also helping me with some technical things here. So welcome to join us today. I start by sharing agenda of our session today. So here we go. First, we talk a little bit about testimonials in general. Why are we collecting those, etc. How is trust connected to testimonials? Different ways of building trust, and then we dive deeper to testimonials itself and look at a little bit the statistics of testimonials, case examples from our customers, and then in the end, I think this is the coolest part today. So we do a little experiment. So testimonial marketing, how it works in real life. It takes like a couple of minutes to do that, and in the end, we have Q&A. So you can ask anything related to testimonial marketing. But before going forward, we have created a short poll here. I hope all of you could go to polls tab, and we are doing a couple of polls during the presentation. So the first question is, have you ever purchased anything currently based on customer testimonials or recommendation? So yeah, please click on the polls and then reply to the question, and then we actually return to that a little bit later in the presentation. But yeah, thanks. Let's start. And by the way, anytime you have questions, you can ask them in the Q&A section, and then we can also answer those at some point and in the end at latest. So please send your questions during the presentation as well. Okay, we start with why. Why are we gathering testimonials? Because quite many actually seem to be doing so. So then we can ask why, and yeah, the answer and the main reason why we are doing it is trust. We want to build trust between prospective customers and our business, our service, our product, etc., whatever you are selling. So that's like, there's a lot of different things and different reasons why we are collecting testimonials, but pretty much all of them come down to trust. So then we can ask another why. Why is it important to build trust? And of course, we want to make sales. We want to create positive cash flow. That's the lifeblood of any business. And the fact is that you are not able to do any sales if you are not able to build trust first. So if we kind of summarize this is the situation when buyer, for example, comes to your website. In the beginning, there is no lot of trust available most of the times, and what you need to be able to do is to build a bridge and fill the gap with something so the customer actually can trust you. And yeah, it's very fundamental in business. So yeah, we took a couple of steps backwards before going into testimonials in more detail. But yeah, this is kind of very very important to understand the why we are doing this, because that also affects what kind of testimonials will help you to build that trust. A lot of times people tell me that, okay, I'm in business to business, so we are selling to other businesses. So then we don't really believe this works in our scenario, because it's quite evident that many of us actually do this in business to consumer businesses. But I think Simon Sinek pretty well summarizes that it doesn't matter what you are doing, who you are selling to. It's always employees and stakeholders, vendors, all of those, they are people, 100% they are people. So then that basically means that we need to be able to build that trust, whoever we are selling to. It doesn't matter if you're B2C or B2B. But okay, let's make another poll quickly. So who of you are doing testimonial marketing in your business at the moment? So go to polls again, and then you can respond from there. And you can find the poll from the right tab on your very good. If we look at the trends, or actually let's take a look at the first poll we created. So we asked, have you ever purchased anything further based on customer testimonials or recommendations? And we can see that 100% all of you responded, okay, yeah, you had purchased something. And if you look at like the typical purchases done purely based on reviews are like hotels, restaurants, movies, etc. And electronic products is one example. A lot of times you want to see some reviews, testimonials before you buy something. But current pandemic we have been living for the 18 previous months has really accelerated this whole thing to basically every industry. So it doesn't matter where you are with your business or what industry you are involved, you most likely need to be able to build trust digitally. And yeah, so this is what we can see from the trends at the moment. So how to build trust? How to build trust? It seems to be very important. So of course we can I think the imagination is the only limit for different ways of building trust if we really go into details. So telling your story is one of those ways, being honest, being open, really knowing what your customer needs. That helps when you're building trust. But what studies say, one of the most effective ways of really building trust is testimonials. So now we finally get to the topic itself and how you can utilize testimonials when you're building trust. Research says, like if you look at a little bit the statistics, that 97% of B2B buyers say that user-generated content, such as reviews, testimonials, they are more credible than other type of content. And also some studies from the consumer side is that online reviews, they trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. So we can also see that being able to do it digitally is almost as important than being able to do it personally in your business. But the big question is, what are the statistics for your business? Because those are just general numbers. So what really are the statistics for your business. And this is actually something I have been asking from a lot of different, like a lot of marketers, and we actually just did a little research, a little study where we interviewed almost 50 marketers, and we didn't find a single marketer who can actually respond that what is the ROI of their testimonials or testimonial marketing. So what they are getting when they are investing in testimonials. And this is how you can do it. So first of all, you need those testimonials. You need to be able to collect those in a way or another. We can also cover in the end if you want to hear, or actually it's visible in our experiment we are doing in the end. So what is the best way of collecting those testimonials? Then of course you want to publish them. You want to show them to your prospective customers. That's the only way to really get the benefit out of those. And then A/B testing is the one example how you can measure what is exactly the value you are getting from your testimonials. You just activate the A/B testing, define conversion goal, what you are trying to convert from your website, and then follow what is the result. That's kind of the one easy way how you can start measuring what you are getting from your testimonial marketing. And then let's see what kind of results you can expect. This is from one of our customers, where they are actually in e-commerce. I like this e-commerce example because it's very straightforward. You can measure what is exactly the value you are getting. The same method works also for lead generation. So you need to be able to build trust if you want to generate leads from your website. But for example, this e-commerce example, they are selling kind of I would say it's kind of the info package about harvest season, so people can they know when it's the best time to buy different kind of fruits and vegetables, etc. And then they can a lot of information related to fruits and vegetables and berries and that kind of stuff. And they have put all that information in calendar format, so then you can follow it during the year. What is the best time to eat different kind of fruits and vegetables? And they saw 54% improvement in their conversion rate just during the recent month. So I actually took this data from their portal yesterday. So this is fresh data where they have divided their website visitors in two different cohorts. Cohort A, they are seeing all those testimonials, they are publishing there, and then they have cohort B who are not seeing the testimonials. And then 54% better conversion rates for that cohort who saw all the testimonials. And they are generating most of their traffic from social media and selling a really low price point product. But yeah, that's a one example. And now I'm actually, let's look at the result from the other poll before going to our experiment. So do you do testimonial marketing in your business? It seems that most of you are doing testimonial marketing in your business. Actually, let's ask one more thing before going to experiment. So do you know, I just create the poll quickly here. Do you know the result you are getting from testimonial marketing? So you will see the poll here. So yeah, please let me know also what you think about, or do you know the result you're getting from testimonial marketing before we go into experiment where we can see live how testimonial marketing can be easily done. So far, it seems that only I was the only one who responded yes. So yeah, I think it seems that most of you don't know what you're getting from testimonial marketing. So let's now go to see how all of this work in practice, and then I need all of you for doing this. So you will see a QR code, and actually, Anu, if you can also add a link to chat, so then you can also, if you don't know how to scan the QR code, you just open your camera of your phone and then you scan the QR code, and that's how you can get to the participate in our experiment. So please scan this and then respond to questions there, and then I can share my screen so we can see responses real time from my screen. So let's go here and see that we have what we are getting here. So far, we have 2 responses. Are we still waiting for a couple more? And okay, so let's see. Now we have actually also 2 reviews or testimonials available as well here. So and we can see also the result what we are getting from the survey. And now I just click these 2 to be public. And now when we go to the website of our webinar here, so we will see testimonials, what you guys just provided, published here. In addition to, this is the embed. In addition to this, you can also pop up those notifications here and like have a lot of different ways of showing them. But yeah, this is like one example how testimonial marketing can be done easily. And then whenever we have published testimonials on the website, then of course you can start following conversions here. So how well these testimonials are converting business to you. But yeah, that's testimonial marketing in practice. And let's see if we have received still a couple more. Okay, so now I think it's time to jump Q&A. So let's see if you have some questions. I really want to thank you for joining me today. A very quick view on testimonials, testimonial marketing, but I'm really happy to continue discussion with you guys in LinkedIn and also in other platforms. So there's one question already available here. Could you tell us the story behind the Trustmary name? Yeah, we actually, now you also get a little bit story about Trustmary itself. So who are we to tell you about testimonial marketing? So we Started 5 years ago, and our initial product was video testimonial production. So we have been producing few thousand of those in 20 different countries. And then 2019, in the end of 2019, we launched our software product, and we have been able to serve like maybe 2,500 different customers. And then we ended up getting the Trustmary name because what we are doing is that we are building trust between our customers and their prospective customers. So the trust was kind of easily there. And then when we think about ourselves, when we are purchasing something, who do we trust when we are making our purchase decision is actually our friends, our colleagues, those people around us. And the Mary is kind of describing those people around us, because Mary is one of the most common names used. So trust Mary, trust those people around you when you're buying something. That's kind of the story.